Hi everyone, it's Sephora Sale haul time. I bought a bunch of stuff. Can't wait to show you exactly what I picked up at the sale and get as much of it on my face as possible. My cart initially was out of control. It was bonkers. I was really good this year. Although it's still a lot, you should have seen my cart before I started cutting stuff out. I hate that I love this. I hate that I love this. I only picked up one hair product. I have very fine and thin hair and it tends to get greasy very quickly. So I'm always trying new dry shampoos. K18 Airwash. It's supposed to be a brand new technology. I hate that I love it because I've tried it a couple of times and it's so darn expensive. However, let me tell you how it works. It is not an aerosol. It just comes out clear and you kind of put it through your hair and then let it sit for a bit. You massage it through. There's absolutely no white cast whatsoever. And even though it's really expensive, I noticed that I didn't use that much of it at all because it's not an aerosol, A, and B, the way it comes out, you can just put as much as you need in the areas that you need it and it doesn't get everywhere. The other really great thing about the fact that it's not an aerosol, it's just not all over the room and you're breathing it in. You do not get that with this. So I love it. I love it. I did not pick up any primer at the sale, so I used my Tom Ford Soft Matte Primer, and I've done my brows. Again, no new brow products. I have enough to last me forever. I used the Diorshow Brow Styler and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. I picked up 3 foundation products. I know. The first one is the Very Valentino foundation. It's not new, but I have been wanting to try this. It's pretty pricey, so I thought I would pick it up at the sale. I cannot wait to try this on. I'm not trying it on today because I have another one that I really want to get on my face today. This is like a semi-matte natural finish, buildable to medium coverage and very long lasting, which is exactly how I like my foundations. So that will be for another video. I also picked up the new Ilia Complexion stick. It's also supposed to be a concealer, but I don't know about that. Really cute packaging. I did want to try it because this is supposed to be very lightweight with a lot of skin caring ingredients in it. So it's supposed to not be very heavy at all. I got shade 9. It was really difficult to pick a shade online. I'm going to be trying this in another video as well, but picked that one up. Can't wait to try. And finally, I picked up the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Balm Foundation Stick. And this is the one I'm going to be trying on today. I did get shade 5 again. I wasn't sure about the shades. It was hard to tell which one would be okay for me, but hopefully it's all right. And let's just get this on the face, see what happens. This is the first time I'm using this, so we shall see. So it kind of looks like a little deodorant stick. And there's this little protective plastic cap, which usually when products come with something like this, a component like this, that covers the product, I typically always put them back. This indicates to me that this could probably dry out if you do not put this applicator back on top. So keep that in mind. Okay, the shade seems okay. What did I tell you? What shade? Shade 5. I'm gonna try with my fingers. I don't know if I love how this feels on the face. It feels very, what's the word? Silicone-y. I don't know if I'm using the right word to describe it. It's almost, I don't know. It's gonna come to me. Let me use a brush. Getting very little coverage. Very little coverage. What's the claim for the coverage on this? One sec. Okay, so it is a sheer to light coverage claim. So let's go on this side and see. I'm going to try and build this. and see what happens. I don't like the way this feels. I really don't. I don't like this at all. I hate the feeling on my face. It feels slicky and greasy. It feels greasy. That's exactly what it feels like. And I don't like it at all. Oh, what a shame. I was really, really hoping this was gonna work. I don't need to try it again. I really don't, because listen, not everything is for everybody. There could be some of you out there who really enjoy that feeling. I personally do not. I have normal to sometimes dry skin. I cannot see this on an oily skin type at all, at all. That's my first impression of this and my last impression of this, because no. This is going to be a big no for me. Okay, I'm going to take that off of my face immediately, and yay, I have another one. We'll try the Ilia today. This is the foundation stick, shade 9 and Tupelo, I don't know. The shade seems to be good. Now let me try and spread this out. See, this one does not feel as greasy as the ABH. This one is supposed to be like a buildable to medium coverage with a natural finish. Yeah, let's build it a little bit more. This is okay. This is okay. But I'm finding it is possibly a little bit like patchy looking. It's not blending out as easily as I thought it would be. Let's try on this side. I am, what's happening today? I am seeing a very uneven coverage. It doesn't feel as gross as the ABH Beauty Balm. It's not drying. It's not drying at all. It doesn't feel like that. It feels okay. Very lightweight, definitely very lightweight. Let me try and build it a little bit more over here. This isn't medium. This is not medium coverage. All I can see in my mirror are my pores, like right there, saying hello, hi. It's patchy. It's not spreading easily. I don't like this one either. Yeah, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to take this one up too. And then we will try the Valentino. Very rarely do I put something on my face and know immediately that it's not for me. And that happened with 2 products back to back. Now I'm starting to think, is it me? It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it is not me. I'm going to let this primer dry down a little bit, and then I will grab my Valentino and we'll hopefully get a base on at some point. Please be okay. Let's see. Let's see. Valentino LN4. Not a very thick formula. Oops. And it feels nice. This is supposed to be buildable to a medium coverage. It's going on beautifully and smoothly, and it feels lightweight as well. I really love the Vera Valentino concealer, and that's why I was interested in trying this. Redemption on the foundation front, although okay, the ABH is supposed to be a very lightweight beauty balm. It's like putting skincare on with a little bit of coverage, and I get that, but that's not why I don't like it. I don't like it because it feels horrible. And the Ilia Complexion stick, it's patchy, and I don't like it. Okay, but this is very nice. Let me show you the consistency of it so you can see. It is very runny, which it kind of reminds me of the Pat McGrath, which is like my favorite foundation. I'm not surprised that I do like this one, but I want to see how it wears and and all of that. But so far, so good. All right, I picked up a new concealer, the new Saie Slip Tint Concealer. 7 was my only option, so that's what I picked up, and let's hope that it works. Regular doe foot applicator. The shade seems to be all right. As always, when I'm trying a new concealer, I don't color correct because I want to see what it does on its own. This feels lightweight and serum-y, doing absolutely nothing for my under eye. Let's see. I'm reserving judgment. I am reserving judgment. This might be one that you have to let sit before you spread it out. I'm going to try tapping it in. I'm going to let that sit for a second and see what happens. Just going to get my lid in the meantime. All right, I'm seeing some bunching over here. I'm trying to spread it out, but it's just disappearing when I do that. This little dot here, I've had sitting while I've been trying to make something happen on this eye. So let me see, after having let it sit for a little bit, if that makes a difference. A little bit. I wish you could see in the mirror from hell how this product just sits right on top of the skin. It is clumping like crazy, like literal clumps. On this eye, it's, like I said, it's just hanging around and not doing much at all. Lazy. I want to go over these claims again. Medium coverage, no it's not. Long wearing, couldn't tell you. Hydrating, yeah. Good for dark circles, not mine. Natural, radiant, medium coverage, proven to wear 12 hours, smooth and hydrate. It's got niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and glycerin. Deeply hydrate for radiant skin that's never greasy or cakey. I did not experience that. Again, could be me, I don't know. But I've tried better concealers. Okay, let me look at it closely again, now that it's had time to settle, okay? I'm gonna give it some grace, as they say. It might be a little too packed with the niacinamide and the hyaluronic acid and all that, because I just find that it's not really sticking, you know? I may give that one another go again, although I have no desire to, but I might. And I will powder, because I do have a new powder, and we'll see what happens. I won't try this on today, but it's the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Palette. I did a video a couple days ago going through this entire palette. I did a whole face of it. I absolutely love it. It's perfect in every way. And I also picked up the Makeup Forever 118 foundation brush with a beautiful shape that comes to a point here, which is very, very convenient into getting into those crevices. I love this face palette, and if you'd like to check out my full review of it, it's the video I put up right before this one. So really love it, highly recommend it. I'll just quickly show you what it looks like if you didn't catch that video. And on this side we have our concealers, bronzers, foundations. On this side we have 4 blushes and 2 highlighters, and this is a wonderful palette, beautiful cream that does not feel greasy or sit on the skin. It's absolutely amazing. I picked up a mini of the GivenchyPrisme Libre Loose Powder. I wear shade 3, but I wanted to try a different shade. I picked up shade 2. Shade 3 is more on the pinky side, and this one is more on the golden side. So I can't wait to try this. I'm not going to try this one today because I picked up the new Hourglass press powder. Don't understand why they had to include this. I mean, I get it. It is convenient to have this little thing, but it just makes it bigger. I would have much preferred if it was just the size of the pan, but that's just me. That's just me. I picked up the shade Translucent. I usually go very light with the powder. I am not pressing it in. I'm just going to dust it on. This is supposed to blur pores, make your face look nice and smooth. Okay. I am wondering off the bat if perhaps I should have gotten, a different color and not the translucent. I wonder if that would make more of a difference. It is blurring. It is a little bit. If this is as blurring as, the Givenchy or the Huda, then it would be a very convenient alternative to a loose powder, because not everybody likes a loose powder. You know what? So far, it feels very lightweight. It's not looking heavy. I'm going to have to play with this one a little bit more and look at it a little bit more closely. But, I don't hate it, which is a win. It's a win today. Okay, I went ahead and put powder bronzer on my face. This is the Makeup by Mario bronzer in shade Light Medium. NARS has reformulated their powder blushes, and I picked up the shade Behave. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I already have their liquid blush in the same shade, and I love it. So I thought, you know what? Let's pick up a powder version of the same shade, and then depending on the day, because sometimes I feel like a powder blush, sometimes I feel like a cream blush, so I just want to put them next to each other just so we can see if in actuality they are the same shade. They're not. Okay. You just never know how these first impression videos are gonna go. You never know. I gotta tell you that it actually is depositing a lot more pigment on my cheeks than on my hand. So I'm really actually not disappointed in this at all. I really love it. It's not too dusty pink and it's not too rosy pink. I'm happy about that. I really like this. This one for subtle everyday blush. Y'all know I do not like a crazy blush, so this is perfect. Nice, compact, all good, all good. I like this one. You know what? I am really liking the powder. I really am. It feels so nice and silky, leaves the skin feeling nice, and it is doing a nice job, Just want, because I do get oily in the T-zone, I want to see, how long lasting it is. We'll move on to eyes now. And I picked up two products that are not new to me, just new shades. I picked up another shade in the Ilia liquid to powder eyeshadow. I picked up this gorgeous lilac shade. I can't see what the name of it is, but it's the only lilac one they have. I hope it looks okay. I don't know. Purple sometimes is weird on me, but like a lilac-y purple. But anyway, we'll see. I'll try this on in another video. And then I picked up another shade in the Hourglass Scattered Light. Actually, let me swatch the Ilia for you. What am I doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're here for? That's that shade. It's gorgeous. So beautiful for spring. Maybe I'll do a nice spring makeup look video for you, and I'll try this one. For the Hourglass, I picked up the shade Vivid, which is like a gorgeous golden olive shade. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty. I didn't get too much because I can't get right in there, but let me build that up a little. Yes, my goodness. I love these so much. The sparkles just dance on your eyes, but they're not too sparkly, and they're absolutely beautiful one and done shadow if you want it to look like it's not one shadow. Trust me, these are amazing. And I finally picked up one of the Merit single shadows. I've heard so much about them. Very mixed reviews, but the shades just look so nice. I had like 5 in my cart. And then I said, why don't you just try one? See if you like it. And if you like it, pick up some other shades. I picked up the shade Mid-Century. So they feel very, very, very creamy. but they're supposed to, this might be a little warm for me. I don't know, we'll see. And they're supposed to dry down and just last all day, and we're gonna find out. So usually if I go in with a cream or a creamy type shadow, I don't powder my lids. A little goes a long way. Definitely. I just did my entire lid. So these are supposed to be, you know, very minimalistic and everyday easy one and done shadows. And I'm just spreading it out. I like the shade. I like the shade. It's nice. It's nice. It's not my favorite, but formula wise, that went on so easily. And now I can feel it drying down. So you have a little bit of playtime with this, but I wouldn't wait too long. I would do one eye at a time. Like I would make sure it's blended out to your liking before you move on to the other eye. Because yeah, I can feel it now has dried down. I might pick up another shade because I'm not sure how I like this one, but I'm gonna live with it for a little bit. I'm gonna live with it and see how I feel. I'm gonna go ahead, do the other eye. I don't have any new mascara or anything like that, so I'm gonna add my mascara as well, and then we'll be back to talk about lips. All right, that is done. I did add a little bit of that Merit shadow on my lower lash line, and then I went in with the Mario pencil in the perfect brown in my waterline. And then for mascara, I used the Diorshow 3D Maximizer as a primer and the Give Beauty mascara today. I picked up one of the new YSL Love Shine lip oil sticks in the shade 44. It's a nice rosy nude, darker than what I thought it would be based on, you know, what it looked like online. A lip oil in a stick. So it's not too greasy. It feels very nice and nourishing on the lips. And this shade, I didn't think it would have as much pigment as it does, but it has just enough. So for an everyday lip oil, I really like that. I like that a lot. It feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel greasy and oily, but it is a lip oil, right? Like a balm / oil, in my opinion. So I like this one. This one's nice and comfortable. I don't know, you know, how long lasting it is because I haven't tried it before, but I will continue to wear that and let you know in a follow-up video, a roundup, most likely, and let you know. I picked up 2 of the new Westman Atelier Suede Matte Lipsticks, Lacquer and Minx. They have a magnetic closure, which I love. I love that. But you cannot put these on your counter next to each other. Like they repel each other. I can't. So when I put them on my counter, they're like, so I can't keep them next to each other. It's the weirdest thing. So, I mean, it's not weird, it's science, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of annoying. Anyway, I just want to show you the shades. This is Lacquer, like a nice pinky peachy nude shade. Okay, so for a matte lipstick, it feels very comfortable and what I would imagine to be like a very dry formula, it's not at all. Oh, I like that shade. I can't believe how comfortable these are on the lips. Oh, you know what else I wanted to show you? The cutest thing in the world. They have little heart embossing all over the bullet. It's so cute. It's those little touches that make the price of this maybe okay, you know, but not really, but kind of. I'm really seeing this like, you know, a nice spring. It's not too bright, but you know, it's light and peach, which I love. So beautiful. And here we have Minx, a much brighter pink. There is Minx, a nice hot-ish pink. This color Minx, I can't tell you the glide on these. They're so pigmented, you touch and then like it's on. It almost moves itself. Beautiful. So this is Minx Perfect for the spring and summer too. Again, I keep repeating myself. They just feel very comfortable. Okay, winners, winners, winners. Again, I'm going to have to see what the wear is on these and how they last and how they perform throughout the day. I'm going to leave this one on. Okay, well, that concludes this Sephora sale haul. We had quite a few duds in there, some meh and some really great stuff. So, you know, that's what happens. You try new things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I really hope you find these try-ons helpful. Of course, anything that I didn't try, I will try in future videos. Also, let me know if you picked any of these up at the sale and if you had the same experience as I did. I'd love to hear about that because not everything is going to perform the same way on everybody. So I'm really curious to know. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. That would be great, and hit the bell button so that you're notified of my future videos. Until I see you in the next one, bye.